Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here on the morning of Thursday, May 13th, 2021. Sitting in for Paul Harvey this morning. Stand by for commentary. Well, Americans, today we have a special guest on the commentary. Mr. Paul Harvey must have sent him down. So I'll yield the microphone to my special guest. Well, good morning, Americans. This is Mark Anthony, and I stopped by to do a special comment on your situation today. 2065 years ago, I had to do a requiem for my best friend. Was he perfect? No. Did he have a lot of faults? Yes. Did he have ideas? Yes. Were those ideas 100% supported? No. Are there any ideas 100% supported? No. But still, what happened to him was a disgrace to my republic, as it was known then. And I see that 2065 years later, your republic has got the same problem. When I did my requiem to my friend 2065 years ago, I told him that the people that did this were honorable men. So let me talk a little bit about your situation here. 156 of your years ago, a man came forth and proclaimed that a nation for the people, by the people, should not perish from the earth. And a few years earlier, he also did a oratory on a house divided. And your republic is a house divided today. It's not even divided in half. It's divided in fourths, halves, fourths, eighths, 16ths, 32nds, you name it. You got all kinds of factions, issues, and stuff that divide your republic. Case in point, yesterday, your House of Representatives, which we didn't have that in my time, we had the Senate. And the senators were the ones that clobbered my friend. This time it was the House members that clobbered their own member. You had et tu, brute, there too. And the et tu, brute was probably Mr. McCarthy. They must have confused Miss Cheney with Lone Cheney. I've seen his movies up there with Mr. Paul Harvey. And believe me or not, Mr. Cheney says, they got me wrong down there, didn't they? Yeah. Well, the problem here, Americans, is Miss Cheney is right. Your republic, democracy comes first. And there's no loyalty to anybody on there. Not even my friend had any loyalty on his side. He had to buy, bribe, pay to get loyalty. Is that what the Republicans are doing on their side here? The Democrats are doing it on their side. Why do the Republicans have to be the same? And my other friend that said, House divided cannot stand is probably over there with Mr. Paul Harvey right now, and I'll see him as soon as I leave here. And I'll ask him, all that stuff that you said, it's come down to fruition for nothing. Because your descendants seem to have, as Mr. Alien puts it here, watermelons for brains. Here they are, siding with a person They're still complaining about an election that's long gone. Whether he lost or not, 78 million people voted against him. Of the people voted against him. And he should look at himself in the mirror and said, I did this to myself. Because he did. And those people that are behind him, why? Are you guys Cassius and Brutus? Really? That's what you sound like, Cassius and Brutus. And look what happened to other people that were behind Cassius and Brutus. At the end, when I did my Requiem, they weren't around. Cassius and Brutus had to hightail it out of Rome and find their way out of there. And one by one, we got them. Mr. Shakespeare did a nice play about this. And he put us in good light. Who's going to put you Republicans in good light for what you did to Miss Cheney? That's as bad as the Democrats trying to impeach President Trump. You guys lowered your standards to the Democrats. Therefore, my friend is up there with Mr. Paul Harvey saying, a house divided cannot stand, and you have divided the house not in halves, not in fourths, not in eighths, not in 16ths, not in 32nds, but probably as low as 256, because you got all these factions that are controlling you. Why should a former disgraced president who took your party down the wrong path and is trying to take it down the wrong path should still be around? It's like my friend. My nephew, his nephew took the mantle, but he changed the mantle. So you guys lost the election. Change the mantle. And do something right, like my nephew or his nephew did. Sure, I paid the price at the end because I thought that my friend was right. Are you, Mr. McCarthy, going to pay the price as I did 2,044 years later? Anyway, as a guest host here, sitting in for Mr. Paul Harvey and the alien, this is your favorite person, Mark Anthony, saying, the answer is yours, American. Are you going to pay the price? Good day.